Yeah, I think we've been eliminated in the playoffs. Oh well. Let's see if we can just finish 500.
Now from T-Mobile Park.
Play ball.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, Malik.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Omar Narvaez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Now a Littler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Haniger, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. And a knuckleball over the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
There is Goins. And that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Ryan Healy would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Oh, hey, run support.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Healy.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. On the ground over to first. Sanchez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eighth. The
First
second
pitch of the
baseman,
at-bat.
number 23.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes another 0-2. Ground right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, number 25. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year, which isn't pretty. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Malik Smith becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Number 10.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street. Caught him looking.
That was a mistake.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Grounded up the first baseline. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the first out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Grounded to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Seager playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now. Ryan Healy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now at the plate, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Coming
to the plate now, number 25. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in once again, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
That was right down the middle.
Now in the box, number 10. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. A ball and a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed fouling it away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Yeah, I do.
Engel is there. 2 gone.
I watch them all.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. He was a ground out
victim
victim last time up.
Narvaez.
A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in.
Head to bed. What? It's too early for that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's a long night.
At the plate, Domingo Santana 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher
I think sort of
only
host.
4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Digging in, Kyle Seager, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out
Get
on
off at 6
Benny.
a.m.
They
Yeah,
don't
get
have
off
a lot
like
of outs left
7:20.
to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Oh, you don't watch baseball, I take it.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the
Baseball's the best
into the
sport.
box now. Ryan Healy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Yeah, I'm just playing the career mode right now.
The 0-1.
So I'm skipping my team taking turns at batting.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopper to short. And there's one away.
What?
At the plate, number 23. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Wish my mom would do that. Come on now.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 25. He represents the 27th, and many hope, final batter in this masterful performance. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Last chance for the Mariners. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours.
Spurs?
Well, it was raining
screw
down
them.
when it's out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited
what?
I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you
Our
have to
final
do
line
is look
score
at the box
tonight.
score.
First
No
for the
hit.
Yeah, hockey's pretty good. I don't really get a chance to watch it anymore, but alrighty. Let me see. Yeah, it was long. There's 6 of us. We needed about 20. very long. And let me see. Guess what? About half of us thought about going home about halfway through the night. How about for you? How was work? Ew, that's a long losing streak right there. Yeah, you definitely need good work shoes.
Friday night baseball on.
Play ball.
I go through work shoes. It's not even funny.
So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. And now a look
Converse,
at the hometown Tigers starting
I can't
lineup
stand
in this
Converse.
one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Hard.
I did try to play
Pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off.
Dead by Daylight, but
I
couldn't find the game.
First
So I
baseman
quit it
Miguel
and
Cabrera
started
stands
playing
in.
this
Had
instead.
a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one.
I
Behind the plate is Woody
had some
Keller.
bands.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare.
I tend to go with the
He likes
cheapest.
to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers come. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way.
That guy's name always cracks me up.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play. Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass.
All right, I'll see you later.
One out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No
you get some
about it.
sleep.
I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, number 34. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The catcher, number 34.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Jacoby Jones. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jacoby Jones.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a... Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, this seems
hit out toward second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Struck him out. Standing in, number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
1-0 the count. Late that time for a strike. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
2-2 the count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Dang.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jones the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No offer at that one. It's a called strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Into the box, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Goins has got it. There's one.
Third
On the
double.
first, it's a double play.
Double
As their
play again.
woes continue, the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Is it?
Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired here, one away. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Knuckleball below the knees. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
All right. This one actually got the ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready now, number 50. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Geyer. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, number 34. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Yeah, but I don't want them to.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
No one takes that pitch. Nobody.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Stretch.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Nope, sure didn't. Alright, I think I'm out now.